was researching about this because I actually like the idea of expectations at Christmas. And it was, how do you mitigate the 20 minutes or however long it takes for children to open presents and then I'm bored? So we have to find a way to mitigate that energy. And this suggestion that I saw online, and it was on Mumsnet. Don't ask me what I was doing there. I was just there. That's it. But what it said, this woman said she has an alarm that goes off every hour, and when it goes off, her children are allowed to open another present.
Wow. I was literally going to say, do it staggered.
Yeah. So what she does is every hour the alarm goes off, and then they open a present. They can play with that present or do whatever else, and then they go about their day or whatever it is, and then wait for the next alarm.
Do we think is that good? Do you think?
I don't think that's good. If you don't like the present, you're stuck with that present for the hour. No, that's
It's only
wow.
It's only
Ungrateful little.
That's right. But they're children.
Yeah.
So you're taking the joy away from children of them enjoying. Children are not going to like every present. So
It's like anything.
So for example, your child opens the presents and now it gets clothes. Yay! An hour of playing with clothes. Come on, man. They're kids. That's for me.
Well, then you should have picked another present.
No.
In the next hour, you've got the next present you can
I've
pick.
got the socks.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
I'm going to be strategic about my presents.
No.
I think
I think it's a great idea.
I get the idea. I don't agree with it. I think it's nonsense.
Might do it myself.
I think you let your children open like if you know your children. If you, I'm talking about parents buying for their children and they're opening the presents with you on Christmas Day. If you know your children, what you buy them, they will like. If you know your children, it's as simple as that. Like I know my son a couple Christmases ago wanted a VR headset, so that's what I got him. To this day, he's playing with that VR headset. Now, if I bought him a VR headset where I have to put a phone in, you know what I mean? That's not gonna last the end of Christmas. You know what I mean? If you know your children, they will love what you buy them. If you just buy them anything or you're not thinking about it, then you're gonna get the bored child.
I'd agree with, man. I agree with that.
I disagree with you guys. I think with enough creativity, you can do. I mean, an hour a gift is a bit mad, but you can definitely stagger it because there are times.
It's not mad. It's actually great. I think it's
well. The other side of it is, do you know what happens now? It's children will open a present, look at it, and be like, all right,
next one.
That.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Because that isn't the I asked for blah 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 blah. Is that it? No. Is that it?
No.
Nope. Is that it?
No.
Nope.
So who got you the last 3 presents? You just dashed to the side.
I don't know.
No, don't care.
That happens on
I don't
birthdays.
know. I'm just wrapping the paper, putting it in the middle of the room. Yeah. And so if you find a way of, and it's just like anything, as long as you keep the mind engaged, then they're not going to find boredom in it. You know what I mean? So it might be, we're going to open a present, then we're all going to make breakfast. So if it's now, let's all go and make breakfast, that might be one thing.
I like it. I might even adopt it, to be honest with you.
I think what you're describing is if you've got a child with loads, you give the child loads of presents, great. But then that makes you part of the problem, because if you're giving your child 10, 15 presents, every hour you're going to open a present for me. No.
No one said it was for me.
Yeah.
So what you're saying effectively then, and to go back to the point that Rain's saying, if you know your child, then your child will be happy with the present you get them, yeah? But you're expecting them to be happy with the present that other people got them, that you don't know what they got them.
Yeah.
Well,
appreciation. Appreciation.
Or the other side is they open a present, they're not ecstatic with the gift they've just opened. Let's go back to the one from the last hour. Yeah. Because if you bought me Super Mario 3 and I opened at 8 o'clock in the morning, every hour goes of thanks. That would have been me. Rain would have been.
This hour was gone. Let me open the next one.
And then gone again.
All I know is that for me, that's taken away.
Do you know what I mean? It would have been a simple piece of excitement. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying you have to feed into the mass hysteria, but I'm also saying, one thing that I find, and I mentioned it a bit earlier, is children today have lost the chance to be inquisitive.
Whose fault is that though?
I'm
That's
just
another.
I
That's
said- I said-
another question.
Yeah, but you're just saying open everything now. Don't worry about it.
And then if you don't like it, just go to the one
Just
you
go
like.
to this one.
No.
So the inquisitiveness. So
Go on.
what
I'm
I'm
gonna counter that. Go on.
I'm trying to say is children today generally
Yeah.
inquisitiveness has been lost. Do you know what I mean? Like, when's the last time you gave your child a puzzle to solve? Like, go and solve this puzzle, and when you solve this puzzle, you win a prize. Or when you solve this puzzle, then we can blah blah blah, or whatever the case is. Now, inquisitiveness is lost. You give a child a very simple 100-piece puzzle and say to them, complete it. I can't do it. I can't. Do you know what I mean? And this is, we can say that it shouldn't be the case, but it is the case.
So-
Because the alternative is, here's an iPad, cool, they're going to go away and zone out.
I'll solve a power on the iPad.
So,
Do you get what I mean?
so I blame you as the parent then,
Mhm.
because when you was children, when you had your 10 presents, your mum and dad didn't have to say to you, "Oh, one at an hour." So what is it you're doing? What are you doing as a parent that your parents were not doing with you? Because one second, because if you've had 10 presents, you shouldn't have to be open that now, waiting out for what? Their children. The same. What you're doing effectively is taking away the joy that you had as a child from your child as a child at Christmas. You're taking it away,
Right,
and it's the same. The principle should be, if you're worried about them losing the inquisitiveness, then you've got to drive that into them so that they don't lose it. You can't punish them for something, the environment they're in. Who's made the environment? You have.
Wiley, let's be honest, and most of us in here, all right, if not all, all right, woke up at 6 o'clock on a Christmas day, all right, and opened everything.
No.
Or as soon as, put it this way,
Nope.
opened up what you was allowed to.
body was
As soon as,
smart, we know this.
soon as, shut up. Soon as
Go on.
your mum allows you now to open up the rest of your present, bam, everything's open. At one specific point, everything's open. That is in the house underneath the tree. Because as soon as mum gives us permission to say we are allowed to open up presents, I'm opening up everything. It's done. All right, and Christmas is over at that point. All right, and
no.
as soon as our rain might turn up at our house,
Do you know what the thing is? What you're saying is right. Because then what will happen? You'll hear,
Yep.
who is it? Uncle Bud. Uncle Bud's here. More presents. Do you know what I mean? Run to the door. Hello, Uncle Bud. I love you. And you're looking at his hand.
Yeah.
So you're like, yo, are you carrying any bags?
Boy, that's the
Like,
staggering
where's
bit. That's the staggering.
where's the gifts?
Where's the gifts?
Do you know what I mean? And no,
If you
one's
think
done
about it, that is the staggeration of.
So no, but that's the point of what Citra said in the beginning was I actually, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm listening back to what we're talking about and saying to myself, why would I not do this in my house? I can show you a picture, and I wouldn't mind you even putting it up on the podcast and showing them. I've got a nice tree, and there's loads of presents under there for all the people in my house. And I looked at it, I said to myself, rah, how are we gonna go through this? There's 5 of us in the house, including myself. So 5 of us in the house. And out of the 5 of us, there's mass load of presents. Now, I know to myself, come whatever time we decide, we're going to say, yeah, let's open up everything. And we're just going to open it up, and then the Christmas is done. That's the end.
Right.
So the
Christmas ain't done
staggered
for me
thing
when the
is
presents
brilliant.
open, though.
Right. So
I don't prescribe to that. Sorry.
I was going to say, in my, so what it is, in your household historically, the presents are there, everyone just goes, yeah, and open everything. So there's no moment to reflect. When I say the moment to reflect, so 5 people in your household, right? You do it in numerous different ways, right? So it might be, right, these are your presents, and we're all going to
1, 2, 3, 4,
and then you go round.
2,
So
yeah,
for me, that's the only element of control that I have over it. We will do that until all the presents are done. The hour thing is madness. It's almost like it's a psychological torture.
It's a control thing.
Brilliant.
It's a psychological torture, and off the back of that, potentially from a psychological point of view, it could cause resentment. Now, why are you causing resentment? Because you believe that that's the way that it should be done. Why?
Patience.
What is the reason? Patience is
And I've got none.
Patience is the child waiting 360x days for Christmas. They've waited a year for this day, and now you're going to tell. Because in my household, this is probably more me. When I wake up, I'm opening my presents when everyone's awake.
Yeah.
We open the presents. I'm not waiting. I'm not doing this after Christmas. After long ting blood. Don't
breakfast.
Don't get me bad.
So wait, no,
Let me finish. I definitely am. In my cousin's house, they opened the presents on Boxing Day.
Nah, that's mad thing. No, that's the matter.
That's when it's supposed. That's actually when it's supposed to be done.
I don't
That's the
give a
matter.
damn.
That's when it's
That's
supposed to be
the
done.
matter.
Nope. When it's
Wait,
supposed
wait.
to be done.
So
I know about that. I've heard about that. but
I
it's still a matter.
remember, like at with mum, we opened our gifts after breakfast. So Christmas morning, we got up. Sometimes we'd go church, sometimes we didn't, depending on how mum felt. But we'd have to tidy up the yard. Everyone has to go hold a fresh, and you have to put on your new clothes because we're not doing this in dirty clothes. You have to put on your new clothes, and then we'd have breakfast, and then help put the dishes away or whatever else, and waiting for mum to give the signal. Because we've already strategically put all of my presents in one part. I got one twin number 2, my younger sister. Mum had some, but mum couldn't care less. Mum's present could be in the toilet. She didn't care. She didn't even open it until February. She wouldn't care. Mum didn't care. Mum didn't care. But